So the first thing we see is Lobos in an Olympic-sized pool, and like he's making this weird noise, like he's moaning and shit. He's like, oh, Dios míos. And I'm like, okay, weird, awkward, but all right. And so behind him is his little mini-me, his right-hand man. And so his little right-hand man leans forward and puts his cigar in Lobos' mouth. He's like, and I'm like, well, what kind of gay shit is going on here? What? Okay. So Lobos asks, who I now realize is his boo thing. He was like, so are you jealous of my whores? And the boo thing was like, no, I'm not jealous. He was like, I know you're not jealous because you're a whore too. So his boo thing is in his feelings. Like, he ain't got time for all this shit, for all this old Maury Povich ass bullshit that Lobos is over here on. So he gets up and he walks off with an attitude. Next thing we see is this other little butt fucker come up from out the goddamn water. So he's like, ugh. And Lobos was like, why did you stop? He was like, why did you stop? And he was like, because I needed to catch my breath. And he was like, well, I was just about to come. And so as they're going back and forth deciding who gonna fuck who, a maid walks in and she has a stack full of towels. So she puts the towels down. Next thing you know, this bitch come out with a motherfucking sniper on your ass. So she goes to shoot Lobos in the back of his head, but his bitch sees the girl and immediately like tackles her to the ground. So when she shoots, she instead hits the little gay gigolo in the water instead of Lobos. So Lobos duck and he swim on to the side, and his girlfriend with a beard is fighting with the bitch. The bitch is beating his ass. Like, he can't fight for shit. So the girl punches him in his face, and then Lobos grabs the gun and shoots the bitch in her head, and blood splatters all over his boo thing. Oh, and FYI, if y'all see this bruise on my arm, no, I'm not getting beat on. I had to go to the hospital early this week. I had an IV in my arm and it bruised me. I bruised easily. No, ain't nobody Chris Brown to me. I ain't over getting Rihanna, so y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. So Lobos is looking at the maid bitch that tried to kill him. He was like, so my enemy sent you. The Jimenez brothers sent you, but I'm a G. Nobody's going to kill me. I'm going to live forever. Ghost and Tasha are at the house, and Ghost hands Tasha an envelope full of money to put in the safe. And he notices as she's locked and opening the safe that she didn't change the passwords. He's like, you changed the password? She was like, I sure in the fuck did. And what? Any more questions, sir? So he looking like, you know what? Woo, this bitch is trying me. I'm not trying to take it back to my hood days. I'm really trying not to yoke this bitch up, but she is pushing me, Jesus. So she updated him on the kids. She's like, you know, Raina got a recital Tuesday. She really wants you to come. You should come. He was like, you know, I'm gonna beat her. And Ghost was like, you know, Tariq got basketball. He want me to help him with his jump shots. I'm helping with that. And then Tasha was like, well, yeah, it's got a doctor's appointment. I really want you to come. He was like, yeah, I know. It's like on Wednesday. I got it, girl. It's already in my calendar. We in sync. We good parents. We co-parents. And we doing this shit. They just sit there because Tasha still ain't fucking with him. She still is not here for this nigga. So after they realize that they both on schedule, on point with the kids, Tasha's sitting there looking at him like, okay, like, I mean, I ain't got shit to say. You. So he's like, okay, Tasha, I'm about to go. It was good seeing you. Have a good day. And I didn't like the way he told her have a good day. Because, like, motherfucker, how you got an attitude? You're the one out here cheating with this old Puerto Rican bitch. Not I. Well, she is cheating. But you cheated first, motherfucker. Like, how you gonna leave with an attitude? I don't like when niggas do that shit on some, alright, then I'm about to go. Fuck you. So before he can leave out, Tasha says, you know what? I need to know what your plan is. Because if you think that I'm just gonna trust your ass on some blind faith type shit, you got like fucked up. Ghost tells her that Angela ain't after them, that she's after Lobos. And so Tasha was like, see, that's a problem. No Lobos, no coke. We gonna go to jail. I'm gonna be on food stamps. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ghost says she gotta get to him first. What if we take away the option? So Tasha like, no Lobos, no investigation. So he like, what if I could convince him to disappear? And so she says, or you make him disappear. So Ghost look at her like, bitch, what? Like, bitch, I swear to God on everything I love, you just made my motherfucking dick hard like I want to fuck the shit out of you. Talk that gangster shit, bitch. Talk that gangster shit to me. Ghost says, if I kill Lobos, Tasha, there goes our connect. She said, so you get another one. Duh, nigga. Like, and so he says, the blowback will be huge. And so Tasha said, no, for the sake of our children, you won't get caught, will you, motherfucker? We gonna make sure of that. He says, you damn right I won't get motherfucking caught. I'm a fucking ghost, my nigga. I'm a ghost out here in these streets. Ain't nobody gonna motherfucking catch me. They can't even see me. So Angela at the little spy store, thinking she goddamn me Inspector Gadget, thinking she Mission Impossible, thinking she 007 and shit. And so, the man at the store, the little hacker man from last episode, informs her that she'll be able to see everything that Ghost does. She'll be able to see his text messages and his incoming and outgoing calls, but she won't be able to hear his phone conversations. So she pays the little old white man off. And so as she's leaving out, the man says, you know what? I've been doing this for a lot of years, girl. And a lot of wives, they think they want to know what their man is up to, but once they find out, they have second thoughts. And so Angela has a reality check that I ain't this nigga wife, I'm just a side bitch. And I'm like, yes, bitch, you will always be the side bitch, because Ghost made it clear last episode that he has no intentions on divorcing Tasha. When he said that I had to make sure that you would never be able to testify against me, that means that nigga ain't gonna never divorce her. He gotta stay married to her because she know everything. So Angela will forever be the side bitch, and he will continue to sell this bitch a dream forever. And that's what her bitch ass get. So as Angela's walking out feeling depressed, she gets a text message on the spy phone, and it's Tommy texting Ghost saying, I'm headed to the spot. So she like, the spot? What the fuck is the spot? I ain't never been to the spot. Shit, somebody take me to the spot. So Ghost meets up with Julito. How you doing, papi? Yes. Papi chulo. Yes. Mi amor. I love you. I follow him on Instagram now, J Ramirez. I think that's what his name is. He makes me moist. But anyway, back to the story. So, he goes to where the money is stashed. And I mean, it's just money everywhere. They got money stacked up like motherfucking Jordan sneakers. It's just money power. How the money probably was taller than me, goddammit. And I'm just like, just give me a stack, my nigga. Just one stack. Ghost is pleased with how the money is coming in. And Tommy then comes in and he's excited. He's like, God damn, we straight up doing it in this motherfucker. And so he sees Ghost. And he ain't here for Ghost right about now because Ghost didn't let him kill that bitch last episode. So he like, you know what? I'm happy everything going good. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here because I don't even like this nigga right about now. Me and him ain't even on good terms. So Ghost stops him, says to Tommy, he was like, Tasha told me she hooked you up with a wild night. And so Tommy says, it wasn't the night I had planned. I'm like, it wasn't the night I had planned for you neither, because I wanted you to kill that bitch, and everybody in America wanted you to kill that bitch too. So Ghost pulls him to the side and he says to Tommy, look, I got a plan, bruh. Angela told me what task force she's on. And if they ain't looking for us, they looking for Lobos. And so Tommy says, and we're supposed to give him that money while they're trying to arrest him? Like, nigga, are you insane, my nigga? Like, what? And so Ghost says she doesn't know he's in town, but maybe she should. So Ghost suggests that they kill Lobos. And Tommy looking at him like, nigga, what? Or what? What? And so Tommy think this nigga is crazy. So Ghost like, look, all the Mexicans over there across the border is looking for your man. Like, they all want to kill him. It's the perfect time to do it. We probably won't get another perfect time to do this shit. Now is the motherfucking time to kill this nigga. Ghost is like, we can make it seem like somebody else did it, just like we did with the Serbian shit. We get rid of Lobos. We don't have to deal with that nigga no more, his crazy ass antics, and we won't have to deal with the feds. Tommy says, look, bruh, I don't know what you on, what you over there smoking, if you still got that bitch pussy juice on your upper lip, my nigga, but let me tell you this, that's a part of the motherfucking game. And if they give Angela a dead Lobos, where they gonna get some new product from? And he ain't fucking with this Milan nigga, because that nigga's even more crazier than Lobos. So says, fuck selling dope. let's motherfucker retire. You got money, I got money, all that money in there, nigga, we'll split that shit 50-50 and go our motherfucking separate ways, live our motherfucking lives, my nigga, grow old. Let's just do that. So Tommy look at him like, nigga, you forgot who the fuck I am? I'm Tommy Egan, nigga. I'm a street nigga for life. For life, cuz. Tommy laughs. He's like, he says, we ain't getting out the game. We ain't getting out the life. We ain't never gonna kill Lobos. And we're gonna deal with Angela one way or another. Then we're gonna go back to business. And he walks off. And I was like, tell that nigga Tommy, get that nigga all the way together, because he needs a reality check about life. So Sean walks his ass up in his mama's house, and I quickly realized that this nigga stay there. This nigga ain't even got his own crib. Tasha, you fucking a nigga that's still laying at home with his mama in a twin goddamn bed. You can't even go over this nigga house and get your back cracked, nigga. He always got to come see you. This nigga mama still do his laundry and fix him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, girl, what? Tasha, if you don't get your motherfucking mind right, bitch, and get with a real nigga, girl, what is you over there, girl? So, his mama, Big Tasha, old Tasha from Why Did I Get Married, she stepped her ass out her dining room. She said, you know what? Your ass been staying out all times of night, coming up in this motherfucker 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, like you paying bills up in this motherfucker. Let me tell your ass something. You got me fucked up. Because if mama ain't getting no dick on the regular, you ain't getting no motherfucking pussy on the regular. She says, you know what? Ever since your daddy been home, you been acting real strange. What your daddy got you out here in these streets doing? And so, all of a sudden, Kanan ass appears like Jesus. Like Black Jesus. And so he says, I ain't corrupted a little nigga. I was dying laughing because he just treat post Sean like he ain't shit. So Sean is surprised to see his day. Like, this nigga finally shows up. Nigga, you been gone for 3 episodes. Now you want to come the fuck back, and you come back looking sharp than a motherfucker. I was looking at Kanan like, nigga, you looking all right now. You got you a new little jacket. You ain't wearing them Pelly Pale jackets no more. Nigga got him some Martin Margiela, some motherfucking Alexander Wang on his back. I was like, okay, Kanan, I see you, nigga. You get the pussy all right. Sean mad because Kanan ain't been answering his phone calls. And he like, so, damn, nigga, I mean, you can't answer my phone calls, but you can answer Dre's phone call. And he was like, listen, I did answer your phone call when you said that Uncle G was looking for my ass appeared. So he's like, but listen, I ain't even hurt for that right about now. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. Somebody need to fix me a plate. So old Tasha, Big Tasha, says, I fix you a plate, daddy, but you can't stay long. And so she walk on past him, and he looking at her ass like, bitch, you have no idea. I'm about to stick my dick all up in your ass. Woo! After you fix me some bacon and eggs, bitch. Go ahead on. So after she out the room, he turns to Sean and says, you need to tell me everything that Ghost been up to since I've been gone. And if you have any info on Lobos, I need to motherfucking know it. So Sean says, I don't know shit, nigga. I don't know nothing. And so Kanan said, why you be right there and don't know nothing? Like, what are you here for? Like, god damn, you are a waste of a nut. Like, why did I even squirt up in your mama that night? Like, god damn it, you are my worst decision ever in life. You are good for nothing. So Lobos calls Ghost and tells him that they need to meet, they need to talk. So Angela gets an alert on her spy phone. And the text message that Ghost has received says EPIA. So she's doing her calculations. She's like, do. And so she comes up with, wait for further instructions. We cut to her outside watching Ghost as he's in a department store. So she called him, and he don't know that she watching him. So he answers the phone, and he says, hey baby, how are you? And she's like, I'm fine, Jamie. How's your day going so far? And he was like, shit, hustling as always. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard from you in a minute. I was starting to wonder. I thought you weren't fucking with the boy no more. She's like, no. I'm good, Poppy. I just wanted to hear your voice. Where are you right now? And so as they're talking, I noticed this little Puerto Rican man on the side of Ghost. And I'm like, oh, okay, so Lobos sent him to give the information on where they should meet. Okay, but they ain't said a word to each other, but they saying everything with their body movements of who the fuck each of them are. So then they switch back to the conversation. And so Ghost lies to Angela, says, I'm at Truth. There's a party at the club tonight that I'm working on. And so she looking at him like, this lying motherfucker, this nigga ain't shit. But before she can even respond, her phone her end clicks and it's Greg. So she sends that nigga the voicemail because you know she ain't never beat for Greg. And so as she's sending him the voicemail and she looks back up, she realizes that she done lost the view of Ghost. So she get to run across the street and shit. She says, I didn't want to disturb you. I'll just get back to work right about now. I'll call you later. And as she's saying that, police sirens is going off in the background. And so Ghost looking at his phone because he heard the shit. And he like, this bitch is over here in the same area I'm at, trying to pretend like this bitch is at work. Oh, okay, but I'm going to play right along with this bitch. He says, you know what, baby? You could never interrupt me. You know I'm never too busy for you. And so as he's saying that, Angela is peeping him through the store window. And as she's looking at him through the store window, Greg, oh, worse man texts her again saying, Mike got an address on Lobos. The whole task force is meeting. Where the fuck are you, bitch? So her and Ghost in a phone conversation. And Ghost, as he's ringing up his order of some shoes that he was about to buy, the lady, the customer service bitch says to him, somebody left you this card. And so on the card it was saying to him where he needs to meet Lobos. Ghost meets Lobos at this restaurant in New York. And so he sits his bag down and Lobos, ignorant ass, look all in his bag. He looking like, oh, okay, that's nice. And then before Ghost can even sit down, Lobos critiquing his suit. He opened up his suit jacket like, shit, this motherfucker nice. Shit, what size you? A 32, 34? Shit, I'm a 36, 38. Shit, maybe we could swap outfits because you look kind of right, my brother. Shit, you like to date dick? Because I would sure like to give you some. And Ghost was looking very violated. He was like, bruh, if you don't get your motherfucking hands off me, I don't do penis. I am strictly pussy. I don't want no dick in my ass or in my mouth. No thank you. I'll pass. So he sits down. Lobos tells Ghost that he needs him to take on more responsibility. And that because he needs to be unreachable so he can stay invincible. Because you know this nigga think he's Jesus. So Ghost says to him, you know, I can't be running the Mexican cartel from New York. Like, I don't know who you think I am. You think I'm Superman? You think I'm Batman, my nigga? I'm just a mere mortal. So Lobo says, no, I want you to oversee the U.S. market. Everybody will answer to you. And so I love this line that Ghost says to him. He says, so you want to decrease your risk while you increase mine. And so Lobos was basically like, yeah, nigga, I do. And so he was like, look, there's the one condition. Tommy gotta go. Because he's dead weight. And Ghost, you attaching yourself to him is holding you back. So Ghost sits there for a minute. He says, you know, I need to think about this for a few days. I'll give you an answer and me and you meet up so I can drop off the money to you. So Ghost grabs his little Bally's bag and he leave. And so right after he leave, we realize that the man sitting behind him was Lobos' bottom. His bottom half. So he come over sitting in the seat. He's like, that was a tragedy, Poppy. What the fuck was that shit? What the fuck was you doing? And so his lover says, you know what? I can run the business, daddy. Give me a chance. And so Lobo says he's not like you. He doesn't want power. He doesn't want money. He's not interested in anything I can give him, which means he's a liability. We must organize a plan. And his boo thing, I swear to God, that nigga squirted on himself in that goddamn seat. He was like, give me more, daddy. Tell me more. What is the plan? I'm ready to kill. It makes me horny. Yes, let's kill these niggas. So Angela Boss tells everybody in the task force meeting that the federales have told them that Lobos will be meeting up with his distributor, Tommy Egan, at a warehouse on 11th Avenue. So Kanan walking down the street acting like he on Project Runway and shit. This nigga feeling fancy. I'm like, you fancy, huh? Are you fancy? Are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy? Huh, hair done, nails done, everything did. Hair done, nails done, everything did. I mean, this nigga strutting down the street like he in New York motherfucking Fashion Week. So Dre like, shit, nigga, I see you like about time your ass came to the 21st century and you ain't dressing like it's 1992 no more. Good going, my nigga. So they rapping to each other, and Dre tells Kanan that Ghost rolled up on him and asked him if he wanted, you know, some long-term shit. And so Kanan tells Dre that he thinks that Ghost wants to make carbon copies of himself and that he wants everybody to be like him, and that's some bullshit. Don't even fuck with that little make-a-wish ass speech that this nigga gave you. It's some bullshit. Don't fall for it. And so Dre got this look on his face though, like, damn nigga, like I really do want out. Like, you just crushed my little damn dreams, but okay. So they get to walking down the street and shit, and they rapping, they smoking a blunt with each other. And Kanan tells Dre to go to Ghost and to see if Ghost will tell him about where the meeting with Lobos gonna be at, and to see if Ghost will let him come to the meeting. So Dre agrees, and so he tells Dre that he'll work on Tommy because he know Tommy stupid ass to tell him anything. So Dre like, oh shit, my bad, I forgot to tell you, you know, that Ruiz dude, you know, I saved his partner life. So he gave me an offer of all of us falling back on Ghost and Tommy. So Kanan realized that there's a crack in the system, and he's all for it, and he's going to utilize this the best way that he motherfucking can. So once again, Angie checks her spy phone again. And so as she's checking the phone trying to see if Ghost got any new messages, there's a knock at the door. So she closes her laptop, she goes to the door, she's like, who is it? And it's Jamie. So she opens the door, she's like, Jamie, what are you doing here? You didn't even call me and tell me you was gonna be here. And he was like, shit, I just wanted to surprise you. Here, I got you something. So he hold up a bag. I got you something here. And so she sit down, she opened up the bag, and she sees a box inside. And she's like, Jamie, what are you doing? I told you to stop buying me stuff. You do not have to continue to buy me stuff, Poppy. Like, it's not even that serious. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Jamie, they are beautiful. I don't even know what I can wear with these. And he's like, shit, try them on right now. Shit, try that shit on. That shit turn me the fuck on. I like to see you try on shoes. She's like, I'm not going to try these on right now. Look at what I have on. I have on pajamas. It's not going to even fucking look right. And so he gets a text message. He like, babe, I got a text message. You mind if I answer real quick? She's like, go ahead on. I'm going to go in the room and try to find something that I can wear with these so I can show them to you. And so she runs in the room and she picks up her spy phone and she trying to see who the fuck texted him, and she realizes that it's his damn daughter texting him. And so Raina's texting him, says, you know, Mom said to me that you were coming to my recital. And so Ghost responds back and says, if I can, I'll be there. And I'm like, you can find time to buy this bitch these ugly ass 9 West ass heels, but you don't know whether or not you better go to your damn daughter recital. What kind of nigga are you? That's why I don't fuck with Ghost, because he be on that bullshit. You can't never find time for your damn kids, but you can find time to go fuck this bitch and buy this bitch ugly ass shoes and shit. Look like that shit came from Naturalizer or some dealers or shit. Them ugly ass shoes. Angela reading the text message and she faking, acting like she heartbroken, like she give a damn that he ain't there for his damn kids. Foreshadowing your future and what kind of daddy he gonna be to your kids, bitch. Because you know that bitch gonna get pregnant at some point. And so Jamie ends the text message with Raina. And so Angela says, Jamie, I can't find nothing to wear with these. And so he comes open the door and this bitch standing there naked. I was like, shit, she got over him and his damn daughter situation real quick. This bitch don't give a fuck. I just cannot stand that bitch. Oh my God, I just wanted her to die this episode. Whew. Tommy and Kanan are at some diner and they eating lunch or whatever, eating patty melts and shit. And so Kanan says to him, so y'all just sitting on it, meaning the money. And so Tommy, dumbass, telling everything. He says everybody has come through with the dough, but they need a couple more days before they can meet with Lobos. So Kanan says, when you supposed to meet with him? And Tommy says, tomorrow, thank God. I hate having a house full of money and nowhere to put it. Kanan says, shit, I could think of a couple places. And he looking at this nigga like, please don't try, because I would hate to have a motherfucking kill you. I'm like, that should have let your dumb ass know right there. This nigga ain't up to no good, Tommy. They switch to Dre walking into Ghost's hotel. So Ghost looks up and he says, Long way from home, boy. How did you find me? Oh, okay, Kanan is back. He told you I was it. And so Dre says he mentioned it, but I ain't come here for that. I told Kanan about me getting out the hood, and he laughed. He was like, look, I don't want to be in the hood forever. And so Ghost says, I'm listening. And so then they switch back to Tommy and Kanan. Tommy tells Kanan about Ruiz meeting Lobos behind their back, but that they don't trust him, but that they checked them about the whole situation. So Kanan says, well, where are y'all meeting Lobos? And Tommy says he don't know. Ghost got to get the text message from Lobos giving them the address. So Kanan offers to go with him, but Tommy like, nah. And he had a weary look on his face like, nigga, like, you asking too many motherfucking questions. Why you in our business so much? You acting real thirsty right about now. Calm the fuck down. Drink your water, my nigga. Back to Dre and Ghost. And Dre says to Ghost, you know, I really want to work with you. Shit, I heard that your crazy ass connecting is in town. Shit, I'll even roll with you. And Ghost says to him, nah, I don't want you getting shot. You got a daughter at home, right? Get back to your crib safely. I'll holler at you later. Like, he just basically shoot this nigga on somewhere. And Dre looked at him like, nigga, fuck you. Like, nigga, fuck. I got a bullet for your head, nigga. I got a bullet for your motherfucking dog. But alright, get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna go home, alright? So he get up. And as he's getting up, he mean mugging Ghost. Sean bitch ass walking, and so he looking at Sean. He mean mugging that nigga too. He walked past him. He was like, "Oh, bitch ass nigga, fuck both of you pussy ass nigga. I got bullets for both of y'all niggas right in y'all asses." So Sean asked Ghost. He was like, "What he want, Uncle G?" And he was like, "I don't know, but as long as he's around, keep your head on a swivel." And I was like, "Yeah, both of y'all niggas need to be on life alert." Polito fine ass is pretending to be a FedEx dude. And he's at this firm. And so he's pretending like he has to drop a package off to some nigga named Mr. Proctor. So Jerry Ferrera comes out from Entourage and Think Like a Man 1 and 2. So Jolito goes to the office with Mr. Proctor. And he says to him, you know what I came here for? I came here for that money that you owe us. You owe us motherfucking 12 G's. And so Mr. Proctor's like, yeah, I know I owe you, but I ain't got the money right now. Look, I'm good for it. I'll pay you when I get paid. Other than that, you need to get the fuck about my office, get the fuck about my face, because I got shit I need to do. So once again, Angie gets a message on her spy phone. She Googles the code encryption that Ghost got. And what she comes up with is that Ghost is going to be meeting up with Lobos at the Ritz-Carlton the following day at noon in room 540. So Tommy is in Tasha's bedroom and he's smoking a blunt. And so he getting high and shit, and she walk in the room. She's like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Ain't nobody trying to get high in the middle of the day. Like, don't nobody do that shit no more. Like, I can't be stoned around my kids, and you need to stop that shit too. Like, that shit is not cute. Your breath be stinking. You act all crazy and paranoid. Get your life, Tommy. And so he's like, listen, I ain't even coming for all that. Your boy is tripping and niggas going crazy. She's like, who? And he's like, Ghost. He's like, want us to kill Lobos. And Tasha like, I don't think that's a bad idea. And Tommy's like, well, nigga, I do. It's a horrible motherfucking idea. Lobos got people all over, and they supposed to be meeting at the Ritz-Carlton the next day. He was like, how we gonna kill him and get out the motherfucking hotel with the body? He was like, it's too much. .com. He was like, and if we kill this nigga, how we gonna find another connect with that kind of weight that Lobos has? He was like, it's stupid. It's not a good plan at all. He like, and plus, Ghost ain't stressing out about it because this nigga won't out. So Tasha looked and she said, oh, really? He won't out, huh? Oh, okay. This motherfucker over here playing games. All right. And she says, I thought he was over there. And Tommy's like, not even. He brought it up yesterday. And so she said, you don't think he's trying to run away with that fed bitch, do you? A dead Lobos means they get away with no one after them. He said, see, you're tripping. Ghost wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that without the kids. And he said the old Ghost wouldn't. But this new nigga now, I'm not sure what the fuck he'll do. I love that line. I've been waiting on her to call him a nigga all season long. He should have been several niggas by now. God damn it. Good going, Tasha. So next thing you see is Tasha short ass going to True. She get to walking up the steps with her bag on her arm. And Ghost says, what you doing here? And she said, we need to talk. Let's go into your office. So he stopped. He said, hold up. That ain't my office no more. Let's go right here and talk. And she looking at him like, nigga, get your priorities together. You ain't even got an office in this bitch. What are you doing with your life? So she says to him, he told me about y'all little conversation and that you plan on running away with this bitch. I know that's what your plan is. Leave me with no income and the kids with no fucking daddy. And he says, hold the fuck up. Who you think you talking to? Did I cheat on your ass? Yeah, but that don't make me no less of a father. Yes it does, but okay. And so he says, you and the kids will always be straight. Don't I always think of something? Don't we always do it together? I ain't gonna make no moves without telling you first. And so Tasha looking at him and her clit and got moist. She done came on herself. She wet down there. She thinking about all the times he cracked her back. And so she says to him, you be safe tomorrow. You hear me? You come the fuck back home. You be safe. So Tasha done ordered Domino's for everybody, for her and the kids, and Sean in the kitchen with her in the dining room. And he trying to kiss all on her. He like, shit, what's up? Give me, And she like, Shine, back up. The kids are in the other room. What you doing? Calm down. Sean, I can't let the kids see us. What are you doing? And he like, shit, what the fuck is up with you? Like, give me, girl, shit. I'm on the back real quick. She like, Sean, stop. You doing too much. Oh my God, stop it. She says to him, if Ghost takes you with him tomorrow to the Carlton, you be safe. He's like, what's gonna happen at the Carlton tomorrow? And so before Tasha can even give him a response, the elevator doors open and it's Keisha. We ain't seen Keisha since like episode 4. So Keisha come off the elevator and she like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? How everybody doing? Shit, it smell good up in here. How y'all doing? Hey Sean. Hey Tasha, I ain't seen neither one of y'all in a minute. Y'all motherfuckers been acting funny towards me. What's up everybody? And so Tasha like, hey girl, how you doing? Shit, we about to eat this pizza. And so Sean was like, well shit, I'm about to go. Keisha, it's nice seeing you again. See you later, Miss St. Patrick's. I'm about to go. So Keisha looking at them niggas like, y'all acting funny, but okay, I'm gonna play along. So as soon as Sean get on the elevator, Keisha say to her, so how long y'all been fucking? And Tasha say, well shit, you told me to pick one, I picked. And Keisha says to Tasha, shit, I can't knock your hustle, girl. Shit, fucking one man and living off another. That was a fantastic line. Keisha be reading the fuck out of Tasha, and Tasha needs to stop letting that bitch try her, because that's a hating ass bitch. That's the type of bitch you got to watch. That will ruin your whole motherfucking life and will tell all your business. Tasha better check that bitch. Keisha says, but here's one thing. How you gonna make sure Ghost don't find out about y'all? And Tasha says, Sean know how to keep his mouth shut. And I'm sitting up there thinking, but shit, dude, Keisha know how to keep her motherfucking mouth shut. You better watch that bitch, Tasha. That bitch is up to no good, because that bitch was mad. She was in her feelings when she saw Tasha and Sean together, because she, once again, Tasha then came up on some dick. And she ain't got nobody over there. She's still over there in the Peabody Projects, getting her wick and her stamps and fucking with club promoters and shit. Nigga that sell dime bags of weed. And Tasha once again it came up on something, and Keisha done been left in the dust again. So as Sean is leaving and he's walking through the apartment lobby, he see his daddy. So Kanan is sitting on the couch and he stand up and he says, you know, your mama said you ain't been coming home, that you been staying out all night, and coming in the house 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Now I see why. How long you been fucking Tasha? And I'm like, oh my God, this shit is about to go down. Sean says to him, it's not even like that, Pop. And he said, man, Stevie Wonder can see y'all fucking. He says, the question is, how long you been sprung? And he says, I'm not. He says, you told me use her for info. So that's what I'm doing. So Kanan says, Tasha too smart to tell you a damn thing, but you stupid enough to go running your mouth. All you niggas forgot the first rule. Don't tell a bitch shit. And I was like, go ahead on Kanan. School these niggas about the rule of the drug gangs. All these niggas pillow talking. So Sean say, then what you tripping for then? She tell me things, but not the other way around. So Kanan says, well, tell me one thing she told you. He said, I know that Uncle G is going to be at a meeting at the Ritz-Carlton tomorrow. He says, so Tasha told you that? He was like, yeah. So he like, I got this nigga. Like, well, shit. Now, how was the pussy? And so Sean looked at him and was like, no, I ain't telling you that. He was like, look, boy, I was in jail for 10 motherfucking years. If I ain't getting it personally, I want to know play by play. And I was like, this nigga is so nasty. And once again, Sean was looking like, I just want to go home. I just want to get my own place. I just want to be with Tasha. I just want to be a stepdaddy to these kids. Why these motherfuckers got to be my parents? Lord, why? Why, Jesus, why? So Ruiz playing dominoes with his Puerto Rican homeboys. And Dre and Kanan show up. So Dre asks Ruiz, he was like, so was you serious about us working together? And Ruiz says, nah, I was in my feelings at the moment. I'm good where I'm at. So Kanan says, oh, that's right. You got that seat at the table with Ghost and Tommy. You should be getting ready for that meeting with Lobos tomorrow. Ruiz head did a 360 like, excuse ya? What was it? And he was looking like, this nigga ain't told me shit about no goddamn meeting. I said on last week episode, all tea, all shade, that Ghost will go tell his ass a motherfucking thing. Kanan suggests that they all go to Lobos they self. Red's like, nah, the game don't work like that. It ain't gonna be able to work out. Kanan says if we step to Lobos, there's no way he can say no to us. And so Ruiz is like, they're not just gonna step aside. We'll have to kill them, meaning Ghost and Tommy. Kanan says, we know the rules to the street since we were kids. This is what goes along with the game. So, shit. What's up? We switch to Ruiz meeting with the Serbian. And so, he telling the Serbian, you know, we all need to step to Lobos together. And basically, bruh, you know, when your product got stalled a few weeks back, there wasn't Albanians, it was Ghost and Tommy. So, the Serbian like, how you know? And Ruiz was like, cause nigga, I was in on it. Flat out. What's up? And so the servant was like, well, shit, I should kill your ass. He's like, you could, but fuck all that. It's about making money. So then Kanan and Dre walk in, and Kanan says to him, look, I'll go to Lobos myself and tell him that Tommy and Ghost have lost control of the organization. So Ghost meets up with Proctor. So he's in the conference room with him. He's closing the blinds and shit. And Proctor's like, shit, I'm surprised you even want to meet with me. I ain't never met the head nigga in charge. Like, what's up? So Ghost tells him, you know, I'm aware of your wife's drug habit. You know, I know that bitch like Oxycontin and everything else that can go up her nose and down her throat. So I feel like if your colleagues knew about this would be really bad for you. And I don't really want to spill the tea on you, but I will if need be. So Proctor's like, you know what? I peep game. I will work for you. I will represent you. So Angie's at the task force meeting and they're going over plans on how they gonna take down Lobos. But this bitch, like Ghost, can't never keep her mind on work on business. This nasty bitch gonna text him telling some DTF. And if you don't know what DTF means, that means down to fuck. And I'm like, oh, word, Angie, that's how we getting down? So he says, word, my place. And she like, yeah. So this bitch just leave the motherfucking meeting, don't tell no damn body. So Angie and Ghost are in his hotel room and they taking each other clothes off, and Ghost is like, it's not like you, Angie, to fuck in the middle of the day. I mean, damn, I'm down with this shit like a motherfucker. Like, this shit sexy as fuck, but I don't expect this type of shit from you. I mean, because lately you been acting fine towards a nigga. Like, what's up? And so she says to him, I needed to see you, Jamie. I really did. I just really need to see you. And he's like, I need to see you every motherfucking day, girl. So like every episode, these niggas start fucking. Every episode is a mandatory sex scene between Ghost and Angie. I'm so tired of seeing this bitch in her pale ass, frail ass, anorexic ass, no shape ass body. Don't nobody want to see that. I want to see him fuck his wife, goddammit. I want him and Tasha to be together. I'm team Tasha, team Ghost and Tasha. I don't give a fuck about no Angie and her whack ass pussy, her federally ass pussy. And if they get done sick fucking, Angie done got that dick all up in her system and don't know how to act. She all in her feelings. And so she say to Jamie, she said, Jamie, what if we left right now and just dropped everything? And he's like, is this about Tommy? And she's like, no, this is about us. I don't want to think about Tommy. I don't want to think about Tasha or work or anything. Let's just go right now to the airport. I don't even need clothes. I just need you. That's how she look at him. He says, I got... So he sit there for a minute. He look at her. He examined her face. He said, I got a plan on us leaving together. Me and you. I just can't today. Angie, I got obligations. I gotta go meet. I got a big meeting at Truth I gotta go to. And so she look at him. She says, I understand. He says, I love you, Angie. She says, I love you too. And so then we see her in the car. She driving. This bitch on suicide watch. She parks the car. And we see Ghost getting out the car. She done followed this nigga to the Ritz-Carlton. And so she look at him like, this motherfucker lied to me again. Jamie, why you gotta keep on lying to me? I love you. Why the fuck you keep on lying to me? I'm trying to save you, Daddy. Why do you keep on doing this to me? Jamie, why? So she calls up Greg and she says, I just saw the distributor meeting with Lobos at the Ritz-Carlton. He's like, what? And so next thing you know, Tommy pull up. And so he like, Greg like, how you know this? I need proof. So she snap a picture of Tommy and she send it over to Greg, and Greg like, oh shit. So Greg said, I need to know who your source is, Angie. And this bitch and her ignorant ass hangs up. She know this bitch is corrupt. So then the task force show up. Them motherfuckers got there hella quick. It wasn't even a minute later. Them niggas pulled up. So she tell her boss that Tommy just pulled up with a duffel bag full of money. And that they need to head in now. So he give Angie a walkie-talkie. Angie stay downstairs. Greg and the task force men, they go upstairs. And so they break down a door. And Angie's hearing them over the walkie-talkie. And they're like, get on down. Everybody hands up. Everybody hands up. Get on, get on, get on. Pop, 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 pop. And so she jumps. She's like, oh my God, Jamie's dead. Oh my God, Jamie's dead. I killed Jamie. And so Greg said target has been secured. So Angela breathed in deep. So she prepare herself. So the task force come out the Ritz-Carlton with Lobos. And then they bring Tommy out. They switch to Kanan, who's across the street in the car seeing everything. And he looking like, what the fuck is going on? So everybody getting knocked. God damn, I'm glad I ain't walking my ass up in there, because my ass be back in jail too. He says to Angie, you fucking rotten cunt bitch. You'll never change. I fucking know everything. I'm gonna get you, Angie. I'm gonna fucking kill you, you stupid bitch. And Angie standing there giving him her best telenovela stir. And so they put him in the car. A body comes out on the stretcher. And Angie's like, oh my God, it's Jamie. Oh my God, it's Jamie. She's like, I have to see this. I have to identify the body. I have to identify him right now. So she pulled the cover back. And it ain't Ghost. So she relieved, but then she pissed off because it was Lobos, bitch. So she says, was there any other bodies up there? Was there anybody else in there? And they was like, no. So she goes to the side and she called Ghost. And his cell phone say, the person you are trying to reach right now is unavailable. So she leave him a text message. She says, Jamie, where are you? Call me back as soon as you get this. And I mean it, Jamie. Call me back. And so as she hanging up the phone, they pan up and Ghost is standing right above her, staring out the window. I'm like, this snake ass nigga set this whole shit up. Ooh. Sean stormed into the soul food restaurant. And so he said to his daddy, did you do this? Did you get Tommy locked up after I told you where the meeting was? Kanan said, do I look like the type of nigga that would talk to the cops? Ghost red ass probably did it like he did when I got knocked. Sean says, what are you talking about, Dad? And Kanan said, Uncle G set me up. He sent me to jail. Said he had a couple runs to make and couldn't do it. I had you from your mother. I told him I'd take care of it. You was in the car with me. And Sean says, I remember that. He says the cop pulled us over, find the dope, talking about the tail light was blown out. Come to find out the tail light wasn't blown out, it was unscrewed. They set me up. Sean says, that don't mean Uncle G did it. G Willikers, Dad. Have some faith. So Kanan says, Sean, I was running shit. Me. Kanan. Me. On the block. All night. By myself. Selling rocks. Gun by my side. Shoot a bitch. Kill him dead. Me, nigga. Not that nigga. All them years we ain't been together, what your Uncle G's doing. So Dre says, And we gonna get that nigga street justice and bury that nigga 6 feet deep, cuz. He sent me away. Sent Tommy away. You're the only one standing in the way of what you want with Tasha, right? How long you think before he send you away? How long? Well, that nigga gotta go. I'll kill that motherfucker myself. But he'll see me coming from a mile away. And Dre said he won't see me coming. And Sean says he doesn't trust you. Y'all need somebody that he'll trust. Somebody he'll relax around. And Kanan says somebody like you. And Dre says, man, this little nigga ain't ready. And Kanan says he is ready. I made you ready when I gave you that gun. Told you it was going to be a day you might have to use it. That day is now. I need you to right Ghost wrong for separating us by taking him out. You win? And Sean feeling himself. Yeah, I'm in. The last scene is Greg, Angie, and all the other task force men at the pub. They all taking drinks and shit. And Greg congratulates Angie on Tommy being Ghost. He says, but obviously, your source is going to have to come forward. I mean, but tonight we're celebrating. We'll talk about that tomorrow. After they give her all congratulatory speech, Angie's like, well, I'm about to go home right now. I got to lay down. I got to get my beauty rest. So as she's leaving, she gets a text message from Ghost. And the text message from Ghost says, hey, babe, this is my new cell phone number. I had to switch and get a new phone. But now that my club business is done, we can leave town tomorrow. Angie is pissed the fuck off. So she immediately trashes the spy phone and gets in a cab and rides the fuck off because this bitch realizes that she's been fucking played. And I'm sitting there like, this is some motherfucking bullshit. So if you watch Power on Demand, at the end of the episodes, the show creator, Courtney, gives you a behind the scenes tea on the episode. So she said that tonight's episode 8, was supposed to be the season finale, but that they added 2 more episodes instead. She said that Ghost had to, when Ghost went to Tommy and said that they should kill Lobos and he disagreed, Ghost then had to make a decision to do something different. That something different was to sacrifice Tommy. And that the episode was supposed to end with the camera panning up on Ghost in the window and it's showing that he set this whole thing up with Tommy and Lobos getting locked up. And I was like, that's cold-blooded. So at this point, I'm pretty much sure that you all figured out that Ghost went to Mr. Proctor and hired him to represent Tommy. So I'm hoping and praying to God that he's doing the right thing and gets Tommy out of jail and that he ain't really set this nigga up and thrown Tommy to the wolves. Because if they do that to his character, nobody will like Ghost anymore. His character will be fucking ruined because Tommy has been nothing but loyal to Ghost from this whole moment. So if they have him turn on Tommy, that would be so fucked up for his character, and then the viewers will then turn on him. I'm most certainly gonna turn this nigga. Put 2 and 2 together that he knew that Angie had his phone tapped and that he set this whole thing up so that he wouldn't get locked up and that he could dupe her. He was playing her ass this whole time. Once again, the whole analogy that Ghost sees everything, he's everywhere, played into tonight's episode. Also, I think when Sean goes to kill Ghost, I think that who's going to end up killing Sean is Tasha. The very woman that he's trying to kill for is going to end up killing him. I still stand behind my thought that Sean is going to die this season, and I think it's going to be by the hand of Tasha because she loves Ghost more than she cares about Sean. This episode was crazy bananas. I give it an A+. It had me on my seat, on the edge of my seat the whole time. I cannot wait. We only got 2 episodes left, y'all. I don't know where the shit is about to head at this point. I don't know what the fuck they're about to do. All I know is Ghost better redeem himself. He better not be setting up Tommy to take the fall. I'm sick of him in this Angela storyline. I hope the creators, the show creators and the writers Dead this shit. Everybody's tired of it. All the Twitter fans and people online are sick of their storyline. It's old and it's played out. Nobody likes them together. Everybody hates that bitch. I wanted that bitch to get shot after she left the motherfucking pub. I just wanted somebody to shoot that bitch. I'm so sick of her and their relationship. I hope this nigga ain't that stuck on stupid and sprung on her vanilla ass pussy that he wanted to be with her that motherfucking bad. From this episode, I think that he's just playing a game with her now. It's all a game of chess with this bitch. I'm just sick of him. I want him to be with Tasha. Oh my God, I'm so sick of him and Angela. God, I just want to kill that bitch. I hope that bitch get fired at the end of this season. I hope everything comes out. What I'm thinking is going to happen is when they take this shit to the court with Tommy and this bitch ain't got no source or whatever, and then all the illegal ass shit that she's done is going to come back to haunt her. And that's how he's going to get off, because she did a whole bunch of illegal ass shit that's going to get this nigga off. I'm praying to God that that's what's going to end up happening. This is what better end up happening, or everybody's gonna die. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope I made you all laugh. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the views and the comments. Please leave your comments below. I love you all. I had so much fun doing this episode. Good